Okay, hello, welcome back to my channel. Sorry for the context being colored this time around, but I ran out of my non-colored ones, so like I literally had to dig these ones up from the phase I went through like when I was 20 because my prescription has not changed, which is great. Now this is gonna be the story time of the time I was accused of doing voodoo. Like, yeah. So if you know me, you know my family. Like, if you know me in real life, you know, like, I don't do voodoo. My family, my direct family, like my mom, my sisters, whatever, we are Roman Catholic and we don't even go to church. So if we're like, we're not gonna be doing nobody's voodoo. It's not happening. But here I was, and you know what, this makeup, I might look like a voodoo priestess to you. So I'm gonna get into the story. Long story short, it was during the time that I was dating this guy. I'm gonna call him Toby. So me and Toby were dating. Toby and I were dating. It was not a long time. Like, we were not dating, whatever. We were supposed to just be buddies, you know, and he couldn't quit it after, you know. It's gotta like that. So it and it depends, and like, and it turns out like it wouldn't even have worked out because like literally we got pregnant right after the first time. Like, when we did back the dates, boom, baby. Didn't work out, but we were dating, and he had this baby mama. Now his baby mama, she was pregnant at the time, which is like, why date somebody with a pregnant baby mother? Like, but I don't know, because it wasn't supposed to be a dating situation, that's why. So I didn't know about her for a little, but then he told me about her, and he was very upfront and honest, which was something I really liked about Toby, because I was just coming out of something, no offense, because I still talk to you, my boo, but I was just coming out of something that was like so filled with like lies and manipulation and just like just never 100%. So the fact that he was honest to the point where it was damn near self-deprecating, I was like, you know what, cool, I'm gonna give you some of my time. Of course, that like bit me in my butt with this crazy baby mama situation. Like, okay, so he had this baby mother or whatever. He told me that like she was still pregnant at the time, but she was like one of those like about to pop situations, and he told me they hadn't been together for months. And I'm like, all right, cool. What I didn't know, and it was sort of unrolling in the same way that my ex sis did. Oh, my light was like, we're not working today. Okay. Oh, okay, sorry. In the same way that my exes did, where, yo, if I go through my dating history, it's bonkers. Like, I have stories for days, and I just, like, out of respect for people, ain't telling stories, but screw respect, I'm telling stories. So they were like not living together, but they lived really, really close, because it was like a duplex, and his sister lives on the bottom and she lived on the top with her kid, because she already had a child from her previous or whatever, and the child was like 10, 11, 12, like he was pretty old. So it's like that he's staying under here and she's right above. So like, no, they're not living together, where like my ex prior to him was living right in the same space, same bed, everything with their ex, whatever. But like, they were really close proximity. But you know what, if I could go through living in the same bedroom, I could go through living in like the same, in a duplex, like, you know. So at the time, she actually knew my cousin. Now, I don't think this girl is my actual cousin, but we grew up together, and like, she was just my cousin because I had all my other cousins there and she was there, so she was my cousin too, one of those situations. So she did know her, and for a long time, for a little bit, she was like calling me by my Facebook name, which I enjoyed so much. And then my cousin corrected her, which I hated so much, because I was like, if I didn't tell Shorty my name, clearly I don't want her to know my name, and then you're gonna sit there and tell her and whatever, and now she know how to spell it, so you know you texted it to her. Like, don't do that to me. Like, I liked her thinking she knew everything about me but didn't even know my name. Like, I love those situations. But okay, now she know how to spell my name or whatever. Like, that was really annoying to me. And I know it's going to be annoying to you guys that I'm telling this story and I'm all choppy, but that's just how I am. I'm a choppy type of person. So my cousin, I didn't know because we hadn't spoken in like years. I see her occasionally in the street or whatever. My cousin, she did practice voodoo, or like was trying to get into voodoo, was studying voodoo, something voodoo, like I don't know. So this girl wants to, like, she's over here telling this guy she had a dream, and in the dream I'm standing over a pot and I'm putting he gave her he gave me something of hers to put in the pot, and I'm over here hubble bubble twirling troubling like, oh yeah. No, like I was just like, okay, this is the dream, this is not something that actually happened. So he's telling me about this and I'm like, okay. So I'm just living my life at this point. We're talking, we're going on dates. He was a really super sweet boyfriend, like really was. He's a cheating bastard, but he was really a super sweet boyfriend where he's just like, we're going on dates, we're just enjoying each other's company, we're taking it pretty much slow as we could, but we now have this nagging thing, which is her. And like, I didn't speak to her. It's not like I was on her page. It's not like I cared about anything or whatever. If she needed him because she's having Braxton Hicks or something, I was like, yeah, great, I'll put him in an Uber, like, yo, go be with her right now because she needs you. Like, that's just how I was, because I'm not really a jealous type of person. My eyes are creeping me out, so I'm gonna talk like this. I'm gonna talk like this because this is creepy and this is a little better. So yeah, that's the type of person I am. So it wasn't, I literally just can't, but that's the type of person I am. It's not something that's so horrible, I guess. I don't know, whatever. You're gonna judge me for this anyway. But while we're living our life or whatever, she is calling like a priest in the church. She is saging the house. She is doing the little smoke stuff. She's getting people to pray over her belly because she thinks that I'm doing something in order to stop this child or whatever the hell. Then it was, oh, I'm doing something. So at this point I didn't know this information. So he's telling me this and I start cracking up. And she's like, that maybe my mom would do voodoo, or like I would do voodoo. And I'm like, who is doing voodoo in this damn house? And like, if we was doing voodoo, like, why wouldn't I voodoo myself a rich man? Like, you broke. No fans. But yeah, you're broke. Like, you're broke and you're living with your sister. Like, my voodoo would have to be some sort of trash if I'm trying to use it to keep you. Like, that don't make no sense. I ain't say all that because, like, you know, I'm like, nah, love you, boo, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm still like, nah. And she's like, oh, like, he's like, oh, like your mom or whatever. I was like, if my mom was finna do voodoo, because my mom loved him, I was like, if my mom was finna do voodoo, she wouldn't do voodoo to make me get pregnant or do voodoo to like make me keep him. She would do voodoo on some like, all right, you ain't got no kids no more type voodoo. Like, that's the type of voodoo it was like, if she was gonna voodoo anything, it would be get rid of the kids, not like, because he had that one and another one on the way at the time. So I was like, it would be to get rid of that kid, like, because two is annoying and she's already annoying me. My mom would have did it for that, but she's not just doing voodoo, and my mom doesn't do voodoo anyway. I make this joke. I make this joke, and I don't know if he went back and told her the joke. I don't know if he brought up the joke, if he joked about it too. I don't know how Shorty found out about this joke I made, because it was clearly a joke. I'm telling him my mom don't do voodoo, and even if she did, this is what she would be doing. I don't even know why I made this joke. Why? Tell me why. This baby has the nerve, the absolute nerve. Yes, I'm blaming the baby, because this baby has the nerve to come out with like the umbilical cord wrapped around his neck and not breathing. ain't do it. Like, I was like, nah, y'all over here thinking my mom really did stuff. I'm like, why did I make that joke? That was so stupid of me to make that joke. So now should we really believe in, like, oh, if I didn't pray over my belly, and if I didn't sage the house, my baby would have died. Like, no boo. Like, that's not what it is. I have never in my life tried to do voodoo. Now, actually, that's a lie. I tried to do voodoo once, and it was on my dad. And I'm gonna tell you the story. If you want to hear about me trying to do voodoo on my dad, comment down below and you'll find out all about that, because that was interesting. And no, it didn't work. So that was my one and only experience with trying to be a Haitian that does voodoo. And yeah, but her little umbilical cord wrapped pregnancy complications had nothing to do with me, but shorty really did think so. And I was like, she's insane. Where she was having these dreams, all of a sudden her son is having nightmares about me, and I'm doing voodoo, I'm gonna kill him. And I'm like, yeah, and you finna save him with what? Your kitty? Like, you gonna save him with the kitty? How we saving him from this voodoo that I am doing? How? Yeah, okay. Like, I swear it was the most ridiculous few months of my life. It was the most interesting relationship for me to go in after, like, after being with the girl I was with, and then going into this. It was like, that bitch almost kicked me right back. My bisexual self almost kicked me right back over there. I was like, well, at least she ain't had nobody accusing me of doing voodoo. But I don't know. But if you guys do voodoo, if you know anything about voodoo, let me know in the comment section down below. Other than that, you guys, school year started back up. Got my vitamin C. I already know. I don't play with that. I don't play with getting sick. So that's what this is. I look crazy. Well, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. This is your girl Jodessy. It is really lax on my channel, so don't be surprised if, like, I'm eating. I'm not gonna do nothing like fart or anything, but don't be surprised. Bye, guys.